Enemies ahead! Let's go! Let's go!
In the previous video, we saw all the versions of Windows from Windows 1 to Windows 10, and we also discussed the programs that have changed with the pace. Windows is all about backwards compatibility, allowing people to keep using their important applications on new versions of Windows. But there are limits. The older the program is, it is more likely to break in a newer version of Windows. In this video, let us see why old programs don't work and what are the methods available that can be used to make them work. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. You should generally stay away from old software. If there aren't any new versions of that particular software or the support has been stopped, I would suggest you to switch to an alternative that does the job for you. Ancient software that doesn't work any longer should probably be upgraded to a modern and compatible version. Software doesn't last like media does. A 20-year-old CD will play fine on modern CD players, and DVD videos will always play on devices with the DVD. But ancient software that was made 18 years ago for Windows 95 or Windows 98 is a bit different. Audio CDs and video DVDs all have standard media formats. The computer interprets the audio and video data on its own. That's why an audio CD manufactured in 1990 will work on a modern Windows 10 PC or any modern device. The audio or video that is played doesn't need to know about the operating system or the architecture of the device that it's playing on. However, software is different. Software isn't something standard that all computers know how to interpret. A software is basically a code that runs on your computer. It's up to the software to do what it needs to do. Software written for Windows 3 or Windows 98 will likely be extremely confusing if it finds itself running on a machine which has Windows 8 or Windows 10. It will look for files that no longer exist and may refuse to even run in an unfamiliar environment. As we discussed earlier, Windows is famous for its backwards compatibility and tries to help older programs to run as best as it can. But there is a limit to even what Windows could do. It's impressive that modern versions of Windows can even run Windows 98 in all Windows 9X series as they are based on DOS, and Windows XP and later versions of Windows are based on Windows NT kernel. Now let's discuss about why programs may not run. There are some factors why old programs may not run on a new machine. Let us discuss about the factors in brief. The first factor is just the program may refuse to run. Yeah, that's all. Some programs may refuse to install if they notice they are being run on a version that they are not meant to be run at the first place. The second factor is when the program is built in 16-bit. All 32-bit versions of Windows contained a 16-bit emulation environment that allowed old programs, 16-bit programs to run. This was removed from 64-bit versions, so those old 16-bit programs won't run at all. The third factor is the DOS software. Since Windows XP and the consumer versions of Windows are no longer built on top of DOS, complicated DOS software and games that depend on real mode DOS won't be able to run natively on modern versions of Windows. The command prompt window is an incomplete compatibility feature and not a full DOS system. The fourth factor is old library dependencies. Some programs may have dependent on an ancient library that no longer included in Windows, or may have been dependent on other old programs that also don't work properly on the new versions of Windows. The fifth factor is security issues. Old programs aren't used to modern Windows security features and may not play nice with limited user account or UAC. User tries to trick old programs into running under limited user accounts, but this doesn't always fix every problem. This isn't an exhaustive list, but it should help you understand some of the issues involved. Programs are designed to run on a current version of Windows and not the versions of Windows that will be existing in 20 years in the future. Breakage should be expected when running ancient Windows applications on modern versions of Windows. As Microsoft and other operating systems, old programs are gradually left behind unless they are updated. We talked about the factors that breaks old programs in new versions of Windows. Now let's talk about how can we run older programs. While you should avoid every old software, but sometimes you just can't. You may have a business critical application you need to run, or you just want to play an old PC game. There are ways you could try and run old programs on modern machines. The first method is by using Windows compatibility settings. Windows has a built-in compatibility mode setting that can help get programs working. You can choose the version of Windows that the program run under. Windows will try to trick the program into thinking that it's running on the older version of Windows. This won't allow every old program to work, but it's worth a shot. There's even a program compatibility troubleshooter that will attempt to automatically find the correct compatibility mode settings for your program. The second method is by running old software in a virtual machine. Rather than trying to make your old software run on a modern version of Windows, you can install a virtualized copy of an old version of Windows and run the software there. For example, if you had an application that ran on Windows XP but it doesn't run on Windows 8 or Windows 10, you can use a Windows XP virtual machine to run that particular program. If you have an old game that ran under DOS, you can install DOSBox. It will work for most programs unless they require direct access to the hardware. The third method is by troubleshooting PC games. PC games sit somewhere between media and software. As you can watch a classic movie from 20 years ago, you might want to play a classic game from 20 years ago. However, games are software, and playing a game from 20 years ago would be like trying to run a program from 20 years ago. The things we discussed above may help you run the old programs. The last and final method is research, and research. If none of these tricks work, you may have to do some research on your own. Perform Google searches for the particular application and your current version of Windows, or search for any error messages that you encounter while you install the program. We will be uploading a separate video for mostly all the infamous BSOD error codes in Windows, so stay tuned for that. Coming back to the topic, if there are no solution for you to enjoy your good old application, it is a good idea to leave it behind if possible. So I guess that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and hope you guys liked it. Comment down below your thoughts and suggestions for our future videos. And if you are new to this channel, a sub would be massively appreciated. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.